Hi, what's up? What's up, MV Cap? Someone's. What's up, Terrence? Shalom. What's up, Jeff? And what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Not much here. I'm tired and I'm just tired. Terrence. What has everybody been up to today? One of those days, exactly, man. I am tired. Seems like I've been working all week, and I haven't been sleeping as much as well. So, studying for your test. Well, that is important. What are you studying? How to Get Away with Murder? You see what I did there? Decoying it to get banned. Oh, chemistry. Not How to Get Away with Murder. Okay. TGIF. I remember that show. I knew that, but you could take a master's course. There's always something new to learn. Apparently, I wouldn't know. Well, yeah, good luck out there. I thought MVCap said there was a way you didn't have to get banned. Oh, yes, thank you. Hold on one second. I can mod you. Just give me 1 second. I gotta go on my tablet. Give me one moment. Thank you for reminding me. What's up, Ron? Hope all is well, good sir. Just bear with me, Jeff. I will mod you. What's up, Brian? How you doing, bud? We were just talking about you, or I was. So, oh, they were talking about living the dream. What's up, Chris? Hope all is well with you, Chris. It's awkward calling somebody else Chris, but yeah, I did think that was kind of awkward. when I saw the pick up Eric, not Eric, but yeah, Eric and Alex. I don't blame you. I told them to be careful, cautious about it. Okay, I just mod you, brother. You're good to go, man. You're very welcome, man. You are definitely deserving. Guaranteed to wear. I lectured him for 3 days now. All about him there. Post the link there. Who is Bob? Scars remind you of the pain. That is very true. Very true. Fool me once, shame on you. For more twice, shame on me, as the old saying goes. I'm doing good. I'm tired, but I'm good. I can't complain. How are you doing, Chris? You think Alex give you pointers on getting these bricks to meet? That's good to hear. I'm sorry, I'm not much talkative right now. I'm just reading comments. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just haven't been able to sleep the last few nights. I slept like 3 hours the night before. last, and then like 3 or 4 hours the night before that. But it's just be crazy. You get one of the crazy stalker exes. I've had my fair share of crazies. Trust me. Wish when we have Biscuit. Biscuit is a very busy person. I've had to deal with his agent like for the past several months. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get Biscuit on Watch Your Story, but it's gonna be hard. I know it's gonna be harder getting CC Unit or Biscuit. So your guess is as good as mine. I'm trying to watch this, and she's going. She knows what time it is, Rob. Hopefully, she's not outside your house trying to slash your tire or anything. Okay, but I'm in D quiz. What's up, great grandma? Unplugged. Yeah, Biscuit is dodging me. Such a diva. Great grandma with the advice, which I'm surprised she's up this late, but it's good to have you nonetheless. I thought the nursing home had a curfew. Great grandma was wild tonight. Oh, CC Unit's cat passed away the other. Oh, condolences to CC Unit's cat. I did see that the other day. You just reminded me. What's on the menu tonight? Just chilling, chilling, chilling. Hope all is well. What's up, Steffi? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, condolences on girls losing Dexter. Speaking of Dexter, did anybody see the new series that came out on Dexter? Um, it's pretty good. I've watched the first few episodes. I gotta get back and watch the rest of the season, but it's pretty good so far. Yeah, she's been on the hard stuff. Coffee black. Forget the cream and sugar, she said. She turned the Waffle House upside down. We don't have lights out as long as we're quiet. Well, I'm glad that you are one of the good ones that abides by the rules, and I don't want to get you in trouble. I posted the link. Anybody wants to hop on instead of hearing me talk for whatever. What's new? New is Wish is busy, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing really new. What's up, Yolaya? I think I modded you too. I could be wrong, but I think I did mod you. Sun is just that's new. I hate this time of year. And she is okay. I couldn't tell because I'm on StreamYard right now. Bomb does not want to come on. She's very hesitant. I think she's studying now, anyways, as she should. Oh no, you're not. Are you not joining, or no, you're not studying? She's not shy. I'll tell you that much. She's not shy. Exactly. You're not shy. I know that much. What happened? Nothing happened. Straight killers. The Florida Georgia connection. I still consider myself a Floridian. I lived there majority of my life. Yeah, she was on White Guy Wednesday before. That is true, but still, she's yet to accept her offer to come on What's Your Story, even though the millions and millions, as The Rock says, of fans requested for her to come on. What's up?
Hey, I don't know if you can hear me very good or not.
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. I
What's
thought
going
I'd come
on there?
in.
Yeah.
I'm just irritated all week. I have these four, well, technically five now, Preds lined up, and they won't meet. And I'm trying everything, and then I got banned from one of the apps again.
So they just flake out?
Yeah. Well, no. Well, they are right now, but I don't know. We're hoping maybe Sunday or Monday for two of them at least.
So they just like say they're gonna meet up and they just cancel, or
Yeah, well, I got ghosted once. I almost went live actually by myself. I had my GoPro on my phone, and I was like, yeah, it's all the way near my area, and I want to drive all the way to the mountains and all the way back." So, and
yeah.
I was just about to press live, and they ghosted. Yeah, I
Oh
was like,
man.
this, but it was not too far from my house, which is pretty creepy. But yeah, they didn't show up, but they haven't banned. I mean, that wasn't the person who banned me or anything. So.
Maybe they'll consider meeting up with you again.
Well, yeah, I have a 49-year-old female pred, and she's very, very graphic, looking for a 14-year-old boy. And then I have three, the three I've been talking to for quite a while now, a little over a week, actually more than that. And then there's another person that finally started getting nasty yesterday or day before, but none of them are willing to meet quite yet. They're talking about it, but you know, It's a little difficult. I'm still learning.
So do you like try to get as much evidence and then try to meet up with them, or do you like is there a process where you meet up with them or whatnot? I feel like this is
Yeah.
what your part too, but
Well, I have to give the props to all the help because I mean, I got seven here, of course, and my daughters, but you know, the people that are very experienced, of course, like Ryan and Tony G and John Davis, and the list goes on. You know, they've been behind the scenes helping me out too, so I appreciate all their help. I know I miss a few people, but yeah, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even got that first catch because I decoyed the first half and then Ryan decoyed the remainder. So that worked out okay. But and then the edited version is getting edited. By the way, the just so everybody knows that the it's going to be up soon. I can't say who. I know Bomb probably knows and a few other, but I can't say because I was told not to say. But there's going to be a cool team effort going to a cool state, not too far from you. There, Chris, soon to catch some people.
yeah,
So
I've heard some things
yeah,
over the past couple weeks. So
yeah. The only thing is I'm still like a rookie at this, the decoying part. Anyways, I'm really a rookie, but I just hope Ryan and some other people that are going. You guys will find out soon. They're big time catchers, of course. Or I hope he can still help me if need be. You know, for the last minute stuff for the catches.
you went out, so I didn't catch anything you were saying, brother. That's
Oh,
what
can
I
you
hate
hear me
about
now?
StreamYard.
Yeah. Can you hear me okay now?
No, it's all muffled. I'm sure everybody can hear you in the chat, but for whatever reason, I can't hear you.
All right. Let me just try something real quick. What about now?
And I can hear perfect now.
Okay, cool.
So all I heard was the meetup and not too far from where I'm at. I didn't hear anything you said after that.
Yeah. I didn't even tell anybody. Well, I told family where I was going to be, but I didn't even get a hold of Ryan at the time. I was going to text him right before I was getting ready to press live. So I figured he'd just come on because I had one not too far from my house, but he ghosted me. So I'm glad I didn't go live because I don't want to do that again because that happened the first two times we got ghosted and I felt embarrassed, of course, but it happens.
Yeah,
And then the third time obviously we got one of them, but he ran and it didn't turn out to live. But the edited version is coming up hopefully soon. It's supposed to get to the editor tonight, so that's what I'm hoping for.
that is
Think
cool.
Ryan think Ryan's gonna. I believe Ryan is gonna edit it, or somebody there, or him and somebody's gonna edit it, and then once it's edited, then I'll be posting it, and I'll take down the live because it's so crappy. The it lags so bad you couldn't even really see much. But the edited version is gonna be great.
Yeah, you could DM me, Terrence.
Hi everybody,
You get
Paracosmon. Sorry, I
yeah,
always say the
Terrence.
name wrong. He's got some cool videos. I'm serious. They're like, if I want to relax at night, I'll watch his videos. They're very like, I don't want to say hypnotizing, but they kind of are. They're relaxing.
Yeah,
Most of them.
he was on What's Your Story a couple months ago.
I
He's
have you. I'm trying to catch up. Have you seen that? I've been catching up. I just finished Tracy, Nicholas Cruz's
yeah,
video.
yeah,
I watched Jesus's. I've watched Alex. I've watched Cupcake and Dragonfly Wings. And oh my goodness, I can't even tell you. I'm trying to catch up, but you got so much stuff.
yeah. I've been going to be a year in June that I've been doing this, but it's
Wow.
I
Doing a good
appreciate the
job.
feedback. Thank you, man. I appreciate the feedback.
Absolutely.
I'm supposed to, I think Pred Patrol is gonna be my next guest. I think
Nice.
within a week or so. Here
Cool.
comes.
Yeah. You guys see him on the Bill Killer radio show? He live streamed it. It was great, by the way. He did a good job on there. I was proud of him.
What's up, Brian?
What is up?
Hey.
Brother.
Just what I say?
I'm just listening to you, bro.
Yeah. What I say?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
It's Tony G.
Hey. What's up?
Yeah, it's Tony G.
Oh, Tony G. I was
I
trying to
need
figure out
need a large pizza delivered all the way to New Mexico, please, Tony G. I want extra pepperoni. You probably don't have green chili, so put some jalapenos on there. And then I would also like some I'm just kidding.
I don't want pepperoni.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Oh, again.
Ryan.
Oh, again.
I still laugh when Alex does this real loud, high pitched.
Yeah, he can do it. He can do it like way better.
I know.
Can't,
I don't know how he rolls his R's that way. I can't do. I've tried, but I can't.
It took me a while. For like my voice would crack every time I tried to like attempt the. It's like you can't. You have to use like a screech instead of your voice. I don't know.
Well, it's the part I have problems with is rolling. I can roll my R's in Spanish, obviously. I mean, but I can't do it the way he does. He does it kind of I don't know. Is it a French style? Like, I don't know. It's funnier and crap. Every time he does it, I just can't stop laughing.
I'm on the spectrum.
What is the spectrum?
Just the spectrum of everything. I'm on the spectrum.
Okay.
I'm not. Well, I don't fully exist.
We have been trying to figure that out.
You're just a figure of our imagination.
Are you laughing or coughing?
Laughing.
Ah.
Ryan, I have to send you a screenshot from Chris's What's Your Story when I was on there when you posted that post about the mafia with the cigarette.
Yeah. When I posted that post of the post of the post.
Of a post?
Oh shit.
Yeah, South the West sounds like he coughs when he laughs.
You do too though, dude.
I do?
Fuck you.
Maybe it's an Emmy cap. Maybe it's an Emmy cap thing.
You get me and Ryan laughing, we can't stop. That's the problem.
Great grandma said stay up her DMs, Ryan.
And stay out of my DMs. Okay.
You tell him.
Okay. Just leave that one alone. I'm not gonna ask any questions.
You tell him, Grandma.
Grandma's watching her DMs, brother.
I got ooted.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan's only 14.
Yeah. Well, so you're supposed to turn me away because I'm a 14-year-old, so, you know.
Oh, she's like 86, so. Or however old.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Ryan is so cute. Okay, he's so cute. I've got 5 Preds. One of them's a female Pred. And they really like Ryan. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I appreciate that very weird compliment.
Hey, it's the decoy pics you sent me, dude. I got banned again, by the way, Ryan. Again.
Man, they really think that I'm 14.
I guess and the other picture that's, can I say it? I don't know. But yeah, the other one.
I'm not in the joke.
Great grandma's cracking jokes in here. Somebody got to keep her away from the coffee.
Yeah, that's right. She is on the hard stuff tonight. It's black coffee, no cream, no sugar. So, yeah, watch out for great grandma.
Great grandma, I think she got wired after watching The Price is Right or Jeopardy, whatever shows on after the news.
Yeah, I think Jeopardy got canceled, didn't it? After what's his name passed away, the host.
No, I don't know. I, I don't know if Jeopardy. I just was naming a show or Wheel of Fortune. I don't even know if that
Yeah,
show's still on.
The Price is Right.
Yeah,
That's gone now, I think.
You
I
can't
don't
watch
know.
the price. You can't watch the Price of Right. The Price is Right without being sick at home.
that's what I was gonna say. That used to be my show to watch whenever I was at home sick. That and
Yeah,
Jerry Springer.
back when
Yeah,
we'd stay home from school. Yeah,
Jerry Springer. What
you're
else?
right.
Maury.
Oh, they had
Um,
so many talk
Yeah,
show hosts. It was unbelievable
yeah,
back then. The 90s, late 80s and 90s. Crazy. Couldn't keep up with all of them.
Jerry was the shit back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still doing the show or not, but
Oh, you mean
Jerry
wait,
Springer.
which one?
Jerry
Oh,
Springer.
Jerry Springer. I actually like Steve Wilkos. Once he went and left Jerry Springer to do his own thing, his talk show, I actually liked him better. I heard he's still on too.
Yeah, Yolanda knows what we're talking about. She's OG.
Yeah.
She knows
Jerry
about the
Springer and Steve Wilkos.
Steve
Oh
Wilkos.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Steve Wilkos started as his bodyguard. That was
Yeah.
how he started.
Yeah.
He was a cop. He was a Chicago police officer. He was, yeah, you're right. And then he was moonlighting. They call it moonlighting when you work the extra shift in law enforcement as Jerry Springer's, guard. And then he became hired by Jerry Springer in the whatever TV station he was working for as full time head guard. And then he got his own show. Can't beat that.
Oh, I'm sure he made a lot of money off of it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he. Yeah. I mean, they end up moving him. Both him and Jerry Springer. After a while, they got out of Chicago, and I think they went to Connecticut to film. I think their shows. I think they're near Royan, that part of the
Yeah,
country.
and Dr. Phil is just like just a disguised version of that kind
Yeah.
of genre.
Yeah.
It really is.
He used to be on Oprah all the time until he got his own show.
Yeah, he
The
claims
fir-
to be a Christian too. I don't know if he is or not, but I don't know. He's
Mikey
weird.
Mike was one of my favorite quotes from Happy Gilmore. One of my favorite
Yeah,
movies. The Price is Wrong. It's
bitch. Yeah.
Adam Miller and Bob Barker.
Did you
Yeah.
see him? Did you see him rip predator catchers? He got the
Wait,
most
what?
shitty. He got the most. Dr. Phil got the most shitty predator catchers in existence, even worse than Rami, on his
Oh
show.
my
Just to bash
gosh.
predator catchers because he loves pedophiles.
Dr. Phil did?
Yeah, Dr. Phil is a scumbag.
Definitely.
I
Doesn't
hate Dr.
surprise
Phil.
me. Illuminati.
Yeah,
There's Red Hood.
What's up, Red Hood?
yeah. Me and Red Hood covered that. Remember?
Oh, you guys did?
And Dr. Phil took down my stream.
Shame on
Wait.
Dr. Phil.
Dr.
Are you
Phil
serious?
hates freedom of speech. Yeah, when we just talked about it, because I was bashing his moronic. I just get so mad at that. I don't know.
Maybe we shouldn't say his name. We want to hurt Chris's
Yeah.
channel.
I don't want my channel to get striked, so
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
better not
I
say his
probably
name.
I just gaslit. I just destroyed your entire channel just by me being on, just saying all this stuff.
But Ryan was actually talking about his local doctor that we weren't talking about the one on TV. Just so everybody
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah,
YouTube and everybody.
yeah. He's technically a pediatrician.
Because you're 13, turning 14. Shit. Ryan.
Yeah, yeah, and he gives
Oh
me
my goodness.
the worst shots ever, and I cry every time. So yeah,
Dr. Phillips.
Mama
Rod.
Says. That's
Oh my
that's the
goodness.
Waterboy. Another one of my favorite movies.
Let's see me try this. Victor. Hey, I kind of did it. Hey, was that acceptable?
I can't do that.
I'm trying.
I can't do that.
Jerry Springer's the goat. Wow,
YouTube deleted my chat where I told Red Hood to F off.
Seriously, Eli, or are you just joking?
No, she's probably serious.
Yeah, I noticed that comments. I noticed that too when I started doing YouTube more. That comments really do go away, and and some of the comments they take away are not even controversial.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? And then the ones, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like-
actually, I just started a pizza delivery job. I'm not gonna say what it is. But they still thought I wasn't old enough to like drive, but I'm almost 30. They're like, but how old is he? How old is he? Like,
Wait,
in a couple of years, that'll almost turn into a rude question. In a couple of years, I'm a couple years away from it. Once you hit
do you
30,
sit on phone books to drive?
once you hit 30, you don't ask. But they'll still be asked if I'm old enough to drive.
No, they'll still have.
I'll be like, I'm 37. Yeah, I have to tell you my age.
What's my age
I'm
again?
gonna be 40. Dude, that made me sick in Tikoi's room. She was talking to this. Whether thankfully Justin and Matt's gonna give him tomorrow. PP Toronto and Justin Payne's gonna give him tomorrow. She's been talking to her for like 6 months. The dude's almost. I mean, I'm almost the dude's age. He's going after a 13-year-old, and he was. Oh God, that was gross. I don't know. The calls. The
Yeah.
decoy calls.
I don't keep. I respect Sequel Way. I don't really.
Oh,
I
you
haven't
can
been in our tag or anything.
you know what I think will be of interest if it can resurface is you know that catch that I caught with PP Mass Jamie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I mainly decoy for that, but I have the decoy. I released the decoy phone calls of that. That's on the MVCap Facebook page. I'm thinking of re-releasing that.
Wait, is that the one that we sub to, or is that your personal? I don't remember.
What do you mean?
The one you and I friend request. I friend requested you. You accepted that one, or is it a different Facebook one?
Oh no, that's my personal Facebook. I'm talking about my the MVCap Facebook.
Oh, you do have it up?
Yeah, the MVCap Facebook. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
I've seen it.
on there, it's the he was 51, and he tried to actually pretend he was 27 and by dressing young. And he's the guy
I remember that.
And he's the guy that actually got convicted up until 2025, at least on holding charges alone. But I have the phone calls, and they're really disturbing. They're disturbing.
I imagine they are.
Because there is, to the best of my knowledge, a real kid involved.
Oh my goodness.
Gross.
But he is off the streets.
That's good. That wasn't that your first arrest or first conviction?
First conviction. First conviction.
Oh, nice.
My first
I got a
arrest,
question.
Yeah.
I just liked your page and a pop-up came up.
Oh, I don't know about
MVCap
that.
is watching typical. Oh, it's just I see.
That means the MVCap is watching behind you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He's really watching. It's not just a thing. He's really watching you.
He'll hear and watch your every single move, and will try to sell you things based on that. MVCap store, because it's always watching. Always.
Always.
It's
Damn,
not Google anymore.
Why did I not know that your page was? Did you just put this page up recently, or what? I'm just stupid.
It's been there for a while, but it just lingered for a long time.
He's got a lot of stuff on here. Dang.
Yeah. And I gotta kind of fix it up because there's some stuff that's just outdated that I need to take down. That's why I'm not really like plugging it like that. So yeah, but I gotta revamp it.
Yeah. Are you gonna change the color from the to the new color, or on the banner?
Orange is the color.
What's that?
Orange is the color. Oh, but
It's yellow. It's not orange. It's yellow, dude.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it's yellowish. I don't know. Maybe I'm colorblind.
It does look like yellow.
Yeah, MVCap does have an intro.
No, he's talking about like how Daps has one. Like Daps gonna find you, Daps gonna get you. You know that rap?
Yep.
That's what he's talking about. Envy
Oh.
Cap's gonna find you.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have like a theme song. It goes like that's how it sounds.
Get it, Ryan. Get
It's a
it.
cool hype you.
Gotta have a talent show,
Yeah.
and Ryan needs to come on and do that.
What's up, Deaf Ears? Yeah, Ryan, you
Yeah.
could sing your own, or have your decoy sing your intro song.
Yeah, the bad news is my phone is at 2% and it's going down in battery faster than it's going up. So it will
Well,
be I will be kicked out at some point.
okay.
Man, that happened recently, Ryan, with your
Yeah.
not charging.
Yeah, no, I
think
think
it's time to get a new phone.
that time I think that time I was in the hospital, I was just like not connected to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
Jeff's
happens.
yes are long. Like my yes are like very quick. They're like yeah, yeah. But your Jeff's yes are like yeah.
Hey, I catch myself a lot
Yeah.
though. I catch myself a lot, especially on live feeds talking like you. Though I'll go, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh shit. I'm not 1%.
You're
I'll be in
breaking up.
chat. Tell me to come back.
All right, if I'm still here,
Alrighty. Paracosmonaut. In
got
your
some
opinion,
questions.
yeah, I was looking there. Say, in your opinion, what are a few things sites and apps could do to thin out predators using them? I did notice at least a couple on a couple apps they got stricter, which is good. I mean, they're trying to clamp down, but I don't know. Even though they'll never will because traffic is their bait. Yeah, I mean it's all about money. It's like the entertainment business. It's all about money. Sick.
Exactly.
It's not money that's the root of all evil. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil.
And people get that wrong. They say it's the money. No, it's the love of money. You love money
Exactly.
more than anything else. That's pretty
Yeah,
much the root of all evil.
exactly. Absolutely, good sir.
What is something you'd appreciate hearing from a catch? From a catcher or from a predator? I don't understand that question.
Appreciate hearing from a catch. I like to hear gunshots in the background. I mean, I hear them anyways. I live in Albuquerque, but you guys can use your imagination. That's terrible.
We're treading a line now.
I'm kidding.
I
No,
know
I,
you.
I noticed that I've seen a couple lives, even that one with Alex and them when they were, I think, in the east. There was gunshots going off. I was like, and even Alex said it too. He's like, you hear that? They were in a bad neighborhood somewhere.
Yeah, I think Jesus talked about that whenever he was on.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys. No, you might hear it on the edited one, but I think we had a shots going off out when we were uh, at some point. I don't know if it was after the pred took off and drove off, or if it was a little bit afterwards. But we heard some too. We're kind of used to it here. Sad, but we are.
Yeah.
They call Albuquerque mini LA, and it kind of is, I guess.
So is it like you could pretty much, if you want to go do something, you could do it?
I do just because I'm armed to the teeth and I'm licensed to be armed to the teeth.
Uh-huh.
I shouldn't say that way. I try to avoid certain areas, obviously, like the South Valley, and even though I used to work down there, but the war zone is a place that literally we call it the war zone. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff has happened there. So I try to stay away from those areas and as much as possible.
Deaf Ear says that there's good meth in Albuquerque.
Yeah, and unfortunately, after Breaking Bad, because of the show, my police friends were telling me that they're finding really strong meth that they actually dye it blue. It's like,
Why do they dye it blue?
because of the show Breaking Bad, the meth
Oh, okay.
was
Yeah.
it was like 99.1% pure, and it turned it blue. Yeah. But those who are fans of Breaking Bad, if you're a real big fan of the show, you'll know who Combo is. He's actually a local here. His mother owns, I believe it's the Candy Lady, down in Old Town, and he signs autographs. He's down there quite a bit because he helps his mother. But yeah, he was Combo on Breaking Bad, and then I think he made a brief comeback on the movie that they did afterwards with Jesse and what was it called? El Camino. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It came out a couple years ago.
Yeah, he's really cool though. I mean, he's just doing his thing. He just hangs out and people, a lot of tourists still come here and do the Breaking Bad tour. And by the way, somebody had some good comments when I was doing What's Your Story on your show. I finally was able to see all the comments, and somebody said I should try to get a catch in front of the Epstein statue because it's still standing as far as I know. And
They
I'm
didn't
thinking,
take it down?
yeah, nope, they won't take it down. They got rid of the mansion in the mountains, in the East
Uh-huh.
Mountains. I don't know if it was sold or demolished. I have to look that up. But to the best of my knowledge, yeah, people have put in a lot of petitions to have the statue of Epstein removed, and they don't want to. It has, to the best of my knowledge, hasn't been done yet. However, it is a good meeting spot. So yeah, it's a good idea, and I'm going to try that. Actually, I'm going to try to make it a little more interesting because we have a lot of sites people can see, and that's actually a good idea. So I'm gonna try.
Yeah. There's a statue of Epstein. I didn't even know there was one.
Yes, sir. You can find it on YouTube, of course. But yeah, downtown Albuquerque. Like I said, I don't know if it's still there or not. I need to look that up. But if it is, I'm gonna try to get a catch there on. I think Sunday is when our next opportunity is because Seven's birthday is tomorrow. He's spending time with family. I'm doing another Gmail accounts, and I hate it because I'm not very good at doing them very fast. And then, so yeah, I'm gonna try to get a catch. We're gonna try to get one Sunday. We're gonna try, possibly two, and then we're gonna try for the other three Monday and Tuesday, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, we were hoping to have them this last week, and they just kept, no, I can't at the last minute. Oh no, I can't. Like, it
Backing
is what
out.
it is. Yeah, Epstein. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look on YouTube real quick and see, or look on Google and see if it's still standing. Actually, I know people were protesting and stuff for a while, and haven't heard anything, so I don't know.
I was gonna say, I thought I would have heard something by now if his statue was still up. People protesting or you know upset
Yeah,
because he had a statue in his name. I mean, they took down all the other statues.
yeah. Well, I hate to say it. I know some may get mad. I don't know. I don't think anybody here would because everybody here is pretty based. But um, yeah, unfortunately, BLM was protesting them not taking the statue down, which is crazy. But yeah,
Why would they protesting not taking the statue down?
I don't know. That's
That makes
Antifa
no
and
sense.
BLM.
You'd think that they would want to erase as much, because they erase as much history um, as they already could. You would think they'd want to
Yeah.
erase that.
Well, unfortunately, we live in a world nowadays where a lot of the people and the elites are into children and they support that junk. I careful what I say, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm going to be a little bit more unfiltered though on my next live because I know I can edit it because that's where I really screwed up and had a big brain fart when I confronted him because I was thinking about everything. It was my first time, and I was thinking about terms of service. It was live. I was thinking about what words I can use, what words I can't use, what I can say and what I can't say. And it really messed me up. And I started really thinking about it. I was like, okay, I got it together for the next one. I'm pretty sure. I hope.
yeah. It's once you get more catches under your belt, like I was saying you last week, that you'll get more comfortable and it'll flow a lot better. What's up, Cupcake?
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite. I didn't even know I was going live until I went live. So don't get. I apologize in advance.
It was perfect timing, Chris, because I was just in Tikoi's room listening to that nasty stuff,
was
but I
it?
learn. I literally watch Tcoin and Steph and whoever I can to learn, and APP to learn how to decoy better. And I do watch a lot of the different decoys, and it's not too far after. Oh, before that was an amazing episode with PCM. They had some survivor stories, and I'm telling you, one person I knew, who's a moderator actually in my room and a big supporter, Caddy Cats was up there, and
Oh,
before that was David.
that's awesome. I talked to I'm losing my blank. Uh, her name.
Mhm.
I know her name. I talked to her a couple weeks ago when she did the first stream. I was like, that's awesome that she's doing it.
Oh yeah, it was. I was late getting in there. I don't know how far I was into it, but David was talking, and of course he was in the
Shonda.
room as well. What's
Shonda. I
that?
don't know why. I said Shonda. I don't know why I forgot her
Oh
name.
yeah, Shonda and Brooklyn. Brooklyn was it was Brooklyn, Shonda, John, Eric, and then David and Katie. Is that? Yeah, I think that's the ones who I saw.
Yeah.
I have to. I hope they leave it up because I really want to watch it from the beginning. But yeah, it was I'm glad that it's like Cupcake. I saw your what's your story, and I also saw and I hope I get the names right. You have to forgive me. Is it Kinsey? She's Dragonfly Wings, right?
Mackenzie?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
She was one
saw
of my very first
hers.
guests.
Yep. I saw hers, Cupcakes, and I just finished Tracy's, and I saw Jesus's. But man, it's hard. I don't mean that in a bad way, but it is kind of hard to watch,
Oh
but it
yeah.
needs to be watched. And I actually got watching the decoys calls on YouTube and watching some of the stories got me so angry at the Preds that's why I almost did a solo by myself. I attempted to, but I was just so mad. I was like, I just started decoying like really, really hard. Like I was like, I got to catch one of these bastards.
Yeah.
But it just irritates me hearing these nasty calls and then hearing the survivor stories. It just makes me angry at. Oh,
We need a redo. I can see I saw the comments on her interview. You could still look up and see the comments. They're up there. Which channel has survivor stories? My channel has one, but he was talking about PCM did a panel earlier about survivors. Um, they told their story, whatnot, and Jules has done one too.
yeah,
He's done
yeah. PP
more,
Mass Extra.
yeah.
Jules
Um,
and Sean, Variety TV. Yeah.
she interviewed me a couple months ago, but I'm proud of her for doing that.
I haven't seen that one yet. Okay, I did not know about that one. I need to see that one too.
Yeah, she interviewed me back in October or November, something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
I should be still on there.
All right.
Well,
I'll have
not
to
with them.
look. I'll have to look it up. The first one I saw on PP Mass Extras was Don Marie's story, I believe. That was the
Yeah,
first one I've ever saw. I think it was the first one I saw, and then from there, I started watching yours, and then after being on your show, I wanted to finish watching them, and I now that I am putting faces to names and recognize different folks and stuff, it's like wow, it's yeah, I'm
yeah,
glad that I'm glad you have this platform and of course others like PCM and whoever it's in PB Mass Extras and stuff. It's a good outlet. It really
yeah.
is.
I'm glad. Like I said many times, there's no competition. I'm glad that other people were giving other people a platform to tell their story. So it's
Amen to
awesome.
that.
I want to have survivors come on here too as well. I like interviewing the predators, catchers like you guys and whatnot, but I also like having the survivors come on,
Oh
and
yeah,
it makes it all
yeah.
worthwhile. You know what I'm saying?
It does. Even just having. I mean, everybody that I've even seen Terrence's. By the way, is Terrence in here? I think he is.
Yes, he is.
Terrence. I just finished yours like I don't know a couple hours ago. By the way, Yeah, I don't know if you're on my Instagram, but if you are, hit me up. I'd like to talk to you. 'Cause I had some similar experiences I didn't get to share on what's your story here. But man, you've been through a lot too.
Yeah, he's a survivor. And like
Absolutely.
I've always said, it doesn't have to always be about sexual abuse, but it could be
Yeah.
about the stuff he went through.
Addictions or
Yeah, yeah, addiction, the stuff that Terrence went through and whatnot. So,
well, I'll just admit it right here. I didn't mention this on your show, but there I had a bout with alcohol twice, a really bad, too bad.
mhm,
Um, I obviously when I was growing up, and then about a year after, maybe less than a year after I was married, I quit for 16 years. And what caused me to start back up again for a little while was I had literally, this may sound crazy, but it happens here, is on my day off, I had my niece from Texas was up. She was only 8 at the time, and my other niece was already living here, obviously. And I think she was like 14 or 15. Well, the pool rule said that if you're under a certain age, you have to have somebody over a certain age to be out there to supervise. So I had to be out there,
mhm.
and I'm just sitting in a lawn chair reading something off my phone or whatever. And I let him swim for about 45 minutes. I went inside and I got the worst sunburn on my legs I have ever gotten. Well, long story short, I got second-degree burns, and it turned in, I can't even pronounce the name, but it turned into something that sounds like lymphoma, but it's not. But it turned it into, my leg swelled up twice the size. So I could not stand on my leg. So my doctor had to give me a 2-week note off of work, and I had to take tons of antibiotics, and it was terrible.
Man,
I hated it. But what happened was, is at the time I was already, that was still when I was on those prescriptions I discussed on your show, all the Percocets and Oxys and the Xanax as well. Nothing was really taking away the pain. So the only thing I could think of was go get a bottle of scotch. And I said, I'm just going to have a couple shots mixed with, a little water and ice or whatever, or a little splash of Coke or something. Well, that one bottle that 2 shots turned into an entire bottle. And yeah, that, I became
uh,
an alcoholic again for a couple years, and then I realized this has got to stop. I
yeah,
can't be doing this, my guy. So yeah, I forgot to mention that in your show. So there it is.
okay. There's always time for a part two, but I'm glad you said it now.
Yeah.
That's awesome that you're off. How long have you been sober?
This last time it's been, let's see, 2022. So yeah, 5 years now, I believe.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. But I was sober for 16 years before that. I wouldn't even drink NyQuil. That's how strict I was about it.
Mhm.
But it is it did some damage to my liver, and I can't even take Tylenol right now because of it. So I have to let my liver heal, or it can go
Yeah.
beyond the point of no return. So that's what I've been doing.
Jesus' story should still be on my channel. He
Yeah,
watched it, so it's still on there. You can find it.
yeah, I saw Jesus's. That was good too. It was just fun. He, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's
I,
a
I
good kid.
I hope I can meet them when they come here for their catch. They have a catch coming up here, I believe, in March somewhere in New Mexico. I don't know how far it's going to be, but if they're close and they allow me, I like to at least be there to at least maybe take them out to dinner or whatever, meet them and stuff.
Yeah,
Take them out to eat.
I'm
Maybe
sure.
get them a hotel room or a tank of gas. I don't know, whatever I can do to help. And you know
Yeah, I'm sure they will be up for it.
that
I've
would
been
be
sober.
cool.
I've been sober for one year.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm just. He said one, so I'm trying to.
Oh, wait a minute. JW said something here. The Epstein statue, Jeffrey Epstein, was designed as a mockery of the rapist. It says it on the plaque attached on the statue.
Oh, so it's not really a
Oh,
statue. They're just mocking him.
well, they on the news they
I
were
thought it was like
saying,
the real deal. When
yeah.
you
I mean, it was
look
on
at it,
national news
yeah,
too. Sean Hannity, I think it was, and Jesse Waters, some other talk show pundits or news, whatever, talking about it too, because it was, here in the local news as well. And people, there's people that were protesting not to take it down. There were people saying, no, take it down. I don't know.
Weird world we live in.
Yeah. I just wish the younger generation, for those of you that are younger here, I know some of you aren't, some of you are. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know everybody's ages. But if you're like in your 20s or something, you really, I hate to say it, but you really missed out on a good country.
Yeah.
Up until 9/11, nothing was perfect by any means. I'm just saying it was such a better world. I mean, we could, yeah, 70s and 80s and 90s were the best. They really were.
Congrats on Marie Gear. No, I was reading a comment. I haven't been sober a year. I was reading the comment from whoever posted that said they've been sober for 1 year. It wasn't me.
Yeah, it was Mikey Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was also reading to the chats, that I didn't get to see, on What's Your Story, because I was paying attention to the interview. But somebody mentioned, when I mentioned one of the subjects, they were talking about how, which is true actually. Anna and Constantine were talking about it, and they're very right that the most dangerous thing to withdraw from is actually alcohol, and the second is benzodiazepines, which is like Xanax, Valiums, etc. And it's actually true, because I've I've quit those both at the same time. Not quite cold turkey, but I did it within a week when it was supposed to be like 6 months.
Wow.
It wasn't easy. It was not easy.
I can imagine the process. I was gonna say, man, I'm not. Yeah, I've drank back in the day, but it's never been my thing. Like I've drank before, but I'm not like. It's not. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I had a drink of alcohol, but
Yeah,
it's never been my thing. That drugs, I've
that's
never.
good though.
Yeah.
That's good that you stayed away from the temptation. So that's very commendable of you. It really is, because honestly, I did grow up in a Christian home and everything with morals and values. It's just when I got to Dallas, when I got to Texas, I just rebelled, and I just did it all the way to my early 20s or so, and then
Don't get me wrong. I was, pretty crazy. I mean, I never, not anything like drugs or anything like that, but
yeah,
or alcohol for that matter. I mean, I partied, but I never like got drunk or anything like that.
yeah.
But like I said, it's never been my thing. I don't know what it is. I've always been with straight edge. Exactly. That's the thing the word I was thinking about. Straight edge.
Yeah.
I never really followed other people. I've always done my own thing.
There you go. And that's good. And I've actually talked about that too. Like when I was growing up, I would tell people, don't be a follower, be a leader. And in a sense, it's true, because I mean, like, those of us that were popular in high school, we know that there's a difference between, unpopular and being popular. However, yeah, there is peer pressure, still,
Yeah.
growing up and everything. I mean, I want, I'll save it for when we do a part 2 someday or something, but there's a lot of more people that passed away. I didn't talk about, because I didn't want to overwhelm everything, but I had a lot of friends that did pass from the heroin situation in the 90s, and thankfully yes, I tried it once. I did not shoot it, thank goodness, but unfortunately a lot of them went from snorting it to shooting it up, and yeah, that's was a bad situation. And
especially with friends that were so close to you passing away. I'm sure that's got to take a toll on you.
Oh yeah. I may have mentioned on yours. I actually, I just don't remember. I want to say I may have left it out, but I could be wrong.
You mentioned about like your family members.
Yeah,
Never mentioned about your friends or anything like that.
yeah, yeah. I think I had to leave a lot out because I just can't say it because I
Yeah,
just can't. I'm not allowed to.
yeah.
So I mean, I wish I could. I would give people more of an understanding why I'm doing this, but I hope they use their imagination enough to understand that I just can't say, certain things. However, there was a lot of people around me that were affected by a certain couple people, but they're in prison right now. Thank goodness, the bad people are. But unfortunately, it did affect. I'll leave it at that.
Well, you got to look out for yourself too, your safety,
Yeah.
and so I completely understand.
Yeah.
Can you be straight edge after? Yeah, you can be straight edge after drinking and smoking pot. You can do clean and or be clean and not do
Absolutely.
that stuff anymore.
The only reason, and you know what's weird for me, and this is actually going to sound kind of funny, especially to people that know me a little bit, but when I was experimenting with those stuff growing up, whatever drugs and stuff. I mean, I tried just
Mhm.
about everything, except for I think. Anyways, I really didn't like marijuana when I was a teenager. I really didn't.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, sure, I used it once in a while, but I just didn't like most of the strands, I guess. But when my doctor kept saying, well, the medical thing, for my
Mhm.
back problem, for my everything, I got a lot of health problems, and that's another thing that kind of keeps me. Sometimes I'll wake up and I'm sick, and it's my. I'll just say it now. I've said it before, but some people don't listen or haven't heard it or whatever. Is I do have pre-existing conditions, unfortunately. So it's not enough to keep me from doing everything I want to do, but it does keep me from doing what I like to do at times, and unfortunately, sometimes I'm bedridden in pain once in a while. It just happens. I'm not on all the pain pills anymore, so
But they've done studies and stuff how marijuana actually heals your body and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The
but
medical marijuana.
hmm well, that's why I usually go with the Delta 8 because it's actually CBD with THC infused. So it's not as powerful,
Yeah.
as a regular Delta 9. Now, I do on occasion more than I should probably sometimes, but I do get a bottle of the gummies, the regular, because the edibles it's almost like a time release pain pill, if you will. The edibles are stronger and they last longer, and they really do help with my pain and other issues. But they're just so expensive, I don't get them unless I know I can really afford them.
I think more and more people have started to open their eyes. Like I personally don't smoke weed, but I don't
Yeah.
see the problem with it, like most people did back in the day.
Oh yeah.
There are a lot of things that could benefit you from smoking weed.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not against it as most people were back in the day because you had the misconceptions about people that were potheads and yeah, you can't anything that you do in excess, it can't be a bad thing. I totally
Yeah.
understand that.
Well, yeah, even God says everything you do, do in moderation.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
even Jesus even told, I think it was Peter, go out and have a little wine for thy stomach's sake. Calm your
Mhm.
nerves. As long as you do it in moderation. Of course, I don't always, you know, use gummies or whatever in moderation. Sometimes I get a little silly. I admit that. um, but anyways,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's all about moderation. I've got nothing against people that smoke weed or anything like that. It's a lot of people, like I said, society's changed a lot of people's perception about marijuana and whatnot.
yeah. Well, it was taboo when you and I were growing up, Chris. Remember how
Exactly.
taboo it was? Like if you even had a seed, which
Hmm.
you don't even get seeds in your bud today unless you're getting off the streets, but in the dispensaries here, or whatever. I mean, if you had a seed, I remember we were going to go to Vegas and they said make sure you don't have anything because if you even have a seed, you get a felony in Nevada. Now it's legal.
Yeah,
It's so weird how things went
have
from
changed
yeah,
things that
yeah,
we would never even think would be allowed. now it's like it's no big deal.
I have to agree with you, Lila, though. I have to. It's that freaking love weed. Couldn't
Uh,
live without it. Fuck pharmacists and fuck moderation. Yeah. I have to agree with most of that, to be honest with you. I mean, I won't blaspheme God, but I have to agree as a human. um, but oh shoot,
yeah,
you have one of those. Can somebody ban that bot? I don't
one
know.
of my mods, I can't see.
It's just above, not right above Yalila's last comment, but right above Islama
Um,
Carful Realist. I can't really see very good on StreamYards to my phone very well.
yeah, I don't really. Oh, I see it now. I can't do it on my end, but I
Somebody
try
will
not to
get it.
ban or anything unless it's a bot or spam or anything like that. I'm not. I'm not like some other channels which shall remain nameless that ban people for every little thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through my ban list because we try to keep it free speech, but
Yeah,
sometimes you have to, you just have to. It's a law, actually. If somebody drops a, CP link or whatever those links, I've heard different stories. I don't know what they are. I don't want to know, but I know they're bad.
yeah,
But, obviously, or if somebody gets very, very nasty, we have to do what we have to do. But yeah, we try to do that too. I learned that from Ryan and somebody who's not in the community anymore and a couple others. So and I agree with it, I
yeah.
really do.
And those instances, I totally understand and agree with. I was talking about like people that try to. I guess our Alex is on doing prank calls right now,
Oh,
but
is he?
yeah, I think so. I'll probably wrapping up in a minute or so. But yeah, what I was saying is talking about the people that just ban people just to ban them. People
Yeah.
that because you don't agree with them or they whatever. You guys
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
That's one thing that I'm learning, is so far. I mean, and I ask the mods too. I try to get feedback from chat too, but I try to mod everybody once I get to know them and they come in and I know that it's them. That's the
Yeah,
main reason why I mod them, because I know it's because there were so many imposters for a while, and there still is, but there was a lot for like a week or two, and that's when I decided, oh man. And it happened to me actually too. I just happened to pop into a room that I usually frequented anyways, and she literally, I won't say who it is, but she stopped what she was doing. She was, is that the real Southwest? Is that the real Jeff? And I'm like, I don't know how else
yeah,
to tell you, but yes, it's me. And other people vouched, and she modded me right away. And I didn't know why. I didn't ask to be modded. And now I learned why. It's because somebody was going around with exactly my profile picture, my name, everything when I first started, And I was
exactly.
like, already? I was like, I haven't even hardly done anything at that point. I just barely even announced I was going to, start becoming a future catcher at that time, a few months
Yeah.
back. And I already had a troll. I know who it is now, but I won't say it. But he told me.
Was it
He's
Ryan?
not. No, 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 no.
Um,
It was. I don't want to say because this person, I don't know if is in the community anymore. I don't know.
okay. You don't have to dox him if you don't want to.
Nah, yeah, I'm not going to do that.
It's yeah. I had a troll that was trolling us What's Your Story too. Good thing he wasn't really harassing people. It was when I was going through my stuff several months ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all the other ones I don't care. It's that one. Like I don't want people to think that it was me, whatnot. But yeah,
Well, also in Alex's room too, I notice even because see, I've been a mod in there, I think for maybe a month, maybe two, I don't know, but um, I even see it in there, like and I'm not sure what to do with some of the comments, so I leave bomb up to it or somebody
yeah,
else.
yeah.
So because they say some nasty stuff about Alex, stuff that's completely not even true, like calling him,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know, the P word. It's like, seriously, it's like, I don't want to prove that one, but I don't want to, I don't want to upset, Alex or anybody. I want to be respectful. It's their room. I'm there to moderate, and I don't know exactly but some of those posts do go up because we all know that it's just BS. But
Yeah,
once in a while, I'll see Bomb or somebody ban somebody, because they need to be.
yeah, they don't ban unless it's absolutely necessary, unless you're
Yep,
spamming or you're doxing other
doxing.
people.
Yeah,
Just being, you know, a creep like that, just doxing other
yeah,
people. That's when they'll ban people. But yeah, for the most part, they're pretty based. They don't ban people for no
yeah.
reason like other people.
Well, I again, like I said, I went to my ban list, and I'm actually Ryan gave me a good idea. I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to him because there's some people on there I don't think need to be banned.
Mhm.
And I think when I had a certain mod or two that's not modded in there now, I was told that I don't know. I won't mention any names, but I was told they're the ones that were banning a lot of people. So
If it was the same
yeah,
person that was a mod on my channel, and I'll let you, yeah, it's probably the same person because he did the
yeah,
same thing and he's no longer a mod on my channel. So I'm
yeah. If you
willing to
could
guess the
send me
same
the,
person.
I think I know you're talking about. I don't want to say it, of course, but maybe you can message me on Instagram or something just to give me a heads up. People do that a lot, and I appreciate that. Give me a heads up about certain things and certain
Yeah,
people, because I want to trust people. I always been that way. I want to trust people, but I do know that there's obviously not everybody's good people. But I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt as much as possible.
yeah, yeah. He was banning people on my channel that just people were telling me that he was doing that and timing people out for no reason. So yeah, he's no longer a mod. He did that at Ryan's too, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There was
No,
CC Unit had a situation too where somebody banned like thousands of his.
no, it
Um,
wasn't him, Jay. It's I'll I'll DM you because I'm pretty sure it's the same person.
it's somebody we all know very well, I believe.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
did it
know
in
you're talking.
Ryan's. He did
Yeah,
Ryan's and he did another as well.
yippers.
Yep, I don't time people out there spamming. See, I like mods like that that just don't get that
People up
sensitive.
there spamming a lot or doxing. Yeah, exactly. Some horrible people on them with sad loser live with nothing but hate on them with sad loser. I think I understand that. I'm not quite sure.
Some
Some
horrible people
horrible
on them.
sad loser lives with
Like,
nothing but hate. Yeah, it's true.
Dead Twist is a rogue. I wasn't talking about Dead Twist. Dead Twist is still a mod. That's not who I was talking about.
Oh, I was not who I wasn't talking about Dead Twist either. I was thinking of somebody else. But
Yeah,
Dead
I was
Twist is
just allowed to
cool.
say it. Homeless in America.
Yeah.
Was it homeless?
Oh no, no.
Okay.
He's in my room. I just he was in for a little while when I first started. And I finally saw him come back recently.
Yeah.
I tried to watch his interview, but I don't think he came on. I
No, he came on. No, yeah, he said, yeah, that's another topic for another day. He said he was going to
yeah,
come on, and he never did. Yeah, that
yeah,
was another. That was back, yeah, several months ago.
yeah. Oh, and speaking of MV Cap Ukraine, I think I know who that is, but I think they somebody banned you too on my channel, so I need to probably unban you as well. But yeah, I need to. I'm gonna do what Ryan says, and other people. Just take a picture, and they know more than I do
Yeah,
about who's who and what's what. I'm learning obviously, but they still know more than I do.
yeah. YouTube is a weird place, man. People, I like most people in the community and whatnot, but there's
Yeah,
some trolls that have no life, and like Rod was talking about, basically try to get at people and whatnot.
yeah, and it's so weird and it's unfortunate, but You remember, Chris? We had phone books growing up. We had 411. What's the 411? That's what
Yeah.
you dialed on your phone to get information. You could find out where anybody lived. They still have Hollywood tours. You can find out where all the celebrities live. So I don't know what the big deal is on. I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I'm against doxing. Yes, I am. But what I mean is, what is really the big deal about people doxing somebody when, if you really want to find somebody, you can. I'm just
My
saying.
thing, no, I mean, I'm completely against doxing because you don't know who that person on the internet
Exactly.
is going to come across. And I mean, there's people that have children, there's people that
Yep.
have loved ones. They have no reason to be brought into that situation whatsoever.
Absolutely. And
So,
yeah, and that's what I mean is we didn't have really that problem,
yeah.
growing up in the 80s and 90s. Nobody, it wasn't, but nowadays, yeah, you got the whole world on YouTube. I think they said just recently, I don't know where I saw it, but it was like a statistical thing. There was like 5 billion YouTube users, like people that have they're YouTubers or have channels. Well, that's almost the entire world. We have what, 7 billion now in the world, I believe, or is it 8 billion now? I don't remember, but I mean, that's a lot.
And the chances are, if you dox somebody being in that location of the person that you're doxing, that's crazy,
Yeah.
man. People are psychos. You don't know what they'll do with that information and whatnot. That's why
Yeah.
it's a no go for me, man.
Well, I'll say this very carefully, very filtered, but they would be in a lot of trouble if they tried to approach any of my family because they're all armed to the teeth. I'll
Yeah.
just leave it at that. They would be screwed.
Yeah.
But anyways, and arrested, by the way, too, by certain people.
Oh, I can imagine. I imagine they would, or at least wish they were 6 feet under or whatnot.
Then they have to deal with our lawyers too, and we got mean lawyers. I'm just saying, I'm not. But yeah, I hope that never has to happen. I just kind of wish that everybody get along a little better. I think there's like different periods, where it's pretty smooth sailing for a while. Then you get whoever, you know. But most people that troll are just funny. I mean, I've trolled myself. I've trolled Ryan. I've trolled. I think I was like kind of scared to do it. But I think I even trolled Alex. Yeah, I trolled Alex even one time. He just
Alex
laughed.
wouldn't care. He wouldn't care. I troll myself all the time. Like,
Me
it's
too.
not that big of a deal. I don't care.
I think it's funny, to be honest with
Yeah.
you.
You just gotta have, especially with doing what you're doing on YouTube, you gotta not
Thick
worry.
skin.
Yeah, have thick skin and not. Yeah, people are gonna troll you. It's not that big of a deal. There's people that you're probably never gonna meet in your life.
Yeah.
But Envy Cap is always watching. I'm sure he is watching.
Yeah, but there was one guy that I actually, and some of you were in the room when that happened, but it was last week. Ryan and I were up doing a panel stream, and I just got so sick. I'm not gonna say who it is, but he's actually a moderator in my room now. um, but he's one in Alex's room, JDQ's. But he would just constantly like just knock me down, and not even like hint that he was just being funny. And like the day that I was live with the catch, like I got in the car and I was reading the chats, thanking everybody, and whatever. And he says, "That was a fail. You're never gonna get a first catch." It just with just no like emojis or afterwards or anything. And finally one day I just said, "Dude," I basically just lost my shit for a bit. And then somebody that I know and trust very, very well told me he's actually just trolling you. And he told me himself, like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I literally apologized immediately. And I modded him the next day. He's funny. He's just being funny.
You're just giving shit.
Yeah.
Chris, what time is your show on Monday? I probably do it. I'll probably tape it Sunday night and do it like I did last week. Have it like early Monday morning.
Oh, you're gonna do a pre-recorded?
Yeah, I'll do not Watch Your Story, like a Monday motivation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that last week. I just want to try different things to experiment a little bit.
Yeah, I watched the last two you did.
Yeah, I try to change it up
Mhm.
just to see what works. What's up, Katie? Jeff was just talking about you. If it's the same.
Oh yeah, it's Katie. Katie, that was man. We were talking about. I was watching different What's Your Stories. I just mentioned I was in PCM and David was on, and then you came on, and I was like, whoa, I got to stay for this one. Very brave of you, and I'm I, I'm usually speechless. I don't know what else to say except my prayers, love. You're strong. Um, God bless you. Um,
Uh,
yeah.
Ryan.
yeah, actually, I did see that on PCM. It was I saw like the last half of it. I have to actually rewatch the from the
Same
beginning,
here.
but yeah, because I just got out of work.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's very hard because a lot of the predators they wrongfully put the shame on like the victim and everything,
Hmm.
and it's a good thing where we can kind of put it back on like where it should be, which is a predator's. Like it's not
Exactly.
it's never anyone's fault because a creep decides to violate your boundaries. It's
That's
never,
right.
you know what I mean? So we have to put it back on the Preds for doing that. You know,
Yeah,
100%.
they're the ones that are sick in the head, and it's not their victim's fault by any means. They shouldn't
Nope.
have any more stress or any more eyes on them than what needs to be.
Well, it's like just with my little bit of experience I've got so far, just by decoying mainly, it's they're you know the idea is to groom them back without them knowing it. It's reverse psychology.
Yeah,
You know.
it's like the abusive boyfriend, the abusive
Mhm.
relationship. The guy abuses the girl, and then she called the cops on him, and then she takes him back later on.
That's
It's that
kind
type
of
of.
that's I never looked at and thought about it that way. It's kind of like we get to groom the Preds back and then catch them. I never thought
Yep.
about it that way. We get to
That's
groom
exact.
them back.
I thought you may have. Yeah.
I never actually thought of that. We actually are grooming them to get
Hmm.
caught
And then
because
we
they're
catch them,
predators.
and
Uh,
yeah,
oh, I thought you were
then
talking about like the
they lose all
predators.
control.
I thought you were talking about the predators and the victims. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Oh no,
No,
I
we
just made
are.
another connection. Oh, I don't know what's going on.
No, he
Ryan,
Like
just realized.
Russia's invading the Ukraine. What's going on? I don't know.
Ukraine, yeah, it's World War III, brother.
Did they actually declare it as WW3 already, or no? I'm just
No,
curious.
no, they didn't. It's just people running with memes and stuff like that.
Yeah, because Anna said that
WWE3.
she's Anna in the Ukraine.
That sounds like wrestling.
Oh,
Wrestling. What?
wait, what does?
That just sounds like wrestling.
What sounds like wrestling?
WW3. Sorry.
Oh, WW. Oh, it does. Well, I'm
WWE.
used. Well,
Next
Chris and I are used to
episode. On the
WWF.
next episode of WW3,
There
Russia
was a
invades Ukraine. China decides to I don't know, what the hell? The
there
weird
was
one.
a WCW pay per view that was called World War III.
Wait, what
What?
was?
There was a WCW pay per view that was called World War III. I'm a
Oh,
huge
really?
wrestling fan back in the day. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like kind of like the Royal Rumble, but yeah, that's
Hmm.
what the name of the pay per view was. World War III.
Wow. But yeah, Anna she's still in the Ukraine, and she was telling Alex when he was live the other night that there were soldiers. I think she said in every street corner, and then there was like the Russians and the Ukraine soldiers were like only like 60 kilometers or something like that from her home, and they were on lockdown. It's pretty
Wow.
scary, but I do know that Ukrainian military did take down one of the first platoons from the Russians that came in, and it took them all out. So they're fighting back. You know, I don't
Yeah,
like the whole thing in general. But because you got to think about all the innocent people that are being killed, all because the puppet masters, quote unquote, the Illuminati, globalists, whatever you want to call them, pieces of shit that think they run the world. they make money on both sides of the. I'll shut up. I'll get too political.
I'll say this much: it would not be happening if Trump was president. I'll say this much:
Thank you. You're exactly right. He
they would
wouldn't have
not
let.
be.
He
Envy
would
Cap
have.
Jones.
What would you say, Ryan?
Envy Cap Jones.
Oh,
It'd be Cap Jones. Alex Jones.
The
I want to
global.
tell you something.
let me tell you something, brother. That sounds like Hulk Hogan.
The shrimp are all gay. I'm telling you, all those shrimp are gay. Ah!
You know something?
I got to see the interview with Eric. PCI was on Alex Jones. Is on or wait, yeah, so he was on Alex Jones a couple nights ago.
Really?
Or yeah, Eric from PCI.
I
He
did
went
not
down
know
there. Yeah, it was. I think he did a recorded interview, and then it was to be aired the following day. I think Sean just said because they were doing a catch, and they mentioned that somebody mentioned about how Alex Jones was cool. They started talking about Alex Jones. Well, it's like, oh, okay, I know who he is. I called in a show a few times back in the day, and then she mentioned that Eric was there, and he had just finished the interview. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
that. Oh,
I saw that too, Cupcake. I saw that on Instagram where a tank really drove right up our car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, pretty intense.
Imagine. But,
yeah. I want to see if they'll have maybe Envy Cap on Alex Jones.
yeah. Well,
No.
when I was on there, I was supposed to be in studio, but at the time, I was quote unquote working for the band Striper. You probably know who they are, Chris. They went multi platinum in the '80s, Christian heavy
Mhm.
metal band, and I was promoting the band because I was kind of working for them. It's a long story, but so he had me. He was a big fan. He had just had Dave Mustaine, and you have to forgive me. The lead singer for Smashing Pumpkins was on there, and Ted Nugent, some other musicians, and that all believe the same thing. Maybe a little
Yeah,
differently, but the same. And of course, Striper, same thing. And so, yeah,
I
it's
don't
kind
like
of
Ted
cool. I got to
Nugent.
do
I
that.
don't like. I don't like Ted Nugent because he bashes pot.
that's just pot.
Oh, yeah, but there you can't say you don't like somebody just because of every little thing. You know what I mean?
That's just his opinion. That's you can't
Yeah.
not like somebody because of their
It's
opinion.
like Alex, he's got his heart in the right place because he's against anything
No,
when
I
it
mean, I
comes to
guess.
like
Yeah, I guess I could
alcohol,
reframe.
smoking.
I guess I could reframe what I'm saying. Like, I just wouldn't vibe with him. You know what I mean? Like, I
If
would
you met him
guarantee.
like I have in person, you would love the guy. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Whatever your beliefs are, you would love the guy if you
Yeah,
met him in person.
Yeah,
yeah,
I guess.
I'm hoping to have him up on stream sometime. It may be a pre-recorded interview because of his management and what have you, but I I'm hoping to have him up. I don't know what if I'm going to put it on this channel or not. I mean, I might as well. People are asking about it. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I guess I just want to relate to him. I guess that would be the better framing of it. Not necessarily
yeah.
not like him, but
yeah. I'm friends with people that have different opinions. People that are different um religious opinions or different
Oh yeah.
political opinions. But like I said, it's you don't have to hate somebody. Or I'm not saying you hated them. I'm just saying
I hate him.
I
No,
hate them. I hate them. I hate that motherfucker.
Ryan.
I have seething hatred rage. No,
That motherfucker.
how dare you have a criticism of pot? No. I don't know.
I'm about to drive in and out for the. Oh wow! I've never had.
What? You got an in and out there? That's not fair. Why don't we have one? It's like everything skips New Mexico.
Wait, you
I
haven't been out in
swear.
Georgia?
I don't have one. No, I'm reading a comment that's saying they're going to In and Out.
Oh, I was like, what the is
He,
going on?
he's in
What is?
Sacramento. I
Oh,
wonder.
no wonder.
Never mind.
That's where In and Out started. I think the only time I got to eat at In and Out was in Phoenix. I think Texas has In and Outs too now.
Texas has got Whataburger too.
we were supposed to get one here. Like they said like 10 years ago they were talking about it. Then we got Del Taco, which was from California, which is I think CC Unit's favorite restaurant, fast food place, Del Taco. They are good, I have to admit. But
Five Guys is pretty good. It just it ruins your stomach. That's the only
Which
thing I
one?
don't like. Five Guys.
Oh man, I loved Five Guys until they got too expensive to buy.
Yeah.
I
You
mean, you
get your
go in there
money's worth.
for
You
a
get your
couple
money's
people
worth
go in there.
for.
Yeah.
But it's like $10 just for a cheeseburger or whatever.
Yeah, we go to Whataburger, and everybody that knows about Whataburger knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's the place to go. You get your money's worth, and it's really good.
Yeah.
I don't really eat a lot of fast. I don't really, but if I do, it's probably Whataburger. I mean, or we have a place in New Mexico which is spreading to Texas now. It's called Lotta Burger, and it's also a very good place too. And they actually have New Mexico green chili that they, will throw on the skillet and whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Making me hungry now.
I know, right? Oh, speaking of, I know, right? Elias says, I know, right? It's expensive.
I
It
know,
tastes worth
right?
every single time. It is. Five Guys is so good. It really is. Especially their seasoned fries. Oh my goodness. Get a bag of those.
They'll give you like a whole bunch of fries to last you for a week.
I
If
know.
you wanted.
Yeah. I literally almost put everything on my burgers there. Like almost everything. And I literally can't even pick it up and eat it. I'll cut it in pieces and use a fork because I put everything on there. People
You like
laugh at
Mr.
me.
Fries?
Moosa fries and mozzarella sticks. Ryan, we got to come up with something clever for Envy Cap.
Yo,
Got some cap in front. No, see some.
You got
I
some
don't know.
fried pickles.
nah, that's already a set trend of food or whatever. That's a predator poacher thing.
Yeah,
I do colors, bro.
I do
tried
too. But I do New
whatever.
Mexico style. And
No.
only Ryan and John Davis know what the codes are, aside from my family. But yeah, I think only Ryan and the few people in his circle up there, and then and John
the
Davis.
the EnvyCap Southwest police codes are as sacred as the U.S. Nuclear missile codes. Fun fact.
Is it like high?
Shit.
I'm basically the president.
Ryan Fitz. Yeah, I sent my guy down to New Mexico. It all worked out with a cigarette, and it says hashtag EnvyCap, hashtag Mafia. During the What's Your Story interview.
I tried Whataburger in Fort Worth, and thought it was like Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. is like Hardee's. It's the same thing.
It is. They're exactly the same thing. They own Hardee's. It's just there's more Carl's Jr. than there is Hardee's, I believe now.
Yeah. The Google Goons from the Roy M podcast.
Oh, you lie! You never had their seasoned fries at Five Guys? Oh my goodness, you're missing out. Seriously, they are the bomb. They're really good. Really good.
Well, I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Try to wrap Hardee's.
Wait,
Hardee's is like.
Wait. What's sleep?
I'm
yeah, what is it?
I'm trying to figure that out. I slept like 4 hours 2 nights ago, and then like 3 hours the night before that.
Yeah, but seeing these humans, they just shut their eyes and they don't do anything. Like, what the hell's up with that?
I don't know.
Like,
get it.
We'll get plenty of sleep when we die. I mean, it's like, might as well.
True.
No, I literally, Ryan, I got to tell you something real quick before Chris closes it out. But
yeah.
So I finally did another Gmail thing, right? And even though I didn't want to, I went back to Dcoins. I was getting disgusted, especially with this one dude. But anyways, I literally, once I got banned again a little while ago, I almost threw the phone and broke it. I just had a moment of like, F you, like, screw this.
Yeah, when I called you, it sounded like you gave up on life or something. You're like, was, yeah, it was like, I was like, hello? Or is this Southwest? Are you okay? Are you in a safe place?
Is everything all right?
You're like,
Well, when you get
hello.
nothing but dick pics all day, and I'm happen to be straight, I joke around. Obviously, we joke about tease each other, but no, I really am straight, and nothing against people that aren't. But I'm just saying, when you look at nothing but dick pictures, mostly, and the stuff they're telling you, you got to play that part. It's like it gets to you. It's like, ah. Then when you get banned, it just makes it all that worse, all that much worse, because you have to factory reset the phone, you have to upload everything, da 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 da. It's a pain.
You
So
get
I
I
those.
just
don't know,
gave up
straight
the night.
guys. I don't know, straight guys teasing each other sounds pretty gay. Not gonna lie. Just saying.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
Shit. Oh my goodness. Well, Ryan, if you're on the next WGW or you, Chris, or whatever, I don't know what to expect.
Whatever the fuck this is. This
Expect
isn't
the
even a what's your
unexpected.
story. This is just a random stream.
I don't know. I may just mask up and just I'm gonna borrow Cam's Spider-Man mask and just go on for the first 10 minutes with that on and just let him rip on me for a bit. Go ahead, let me have it. Go ahead, get it done over with.
Yo, that doesn't sound good either.
The answer is hopefully yes, but no. Well, we can't impeach Biden and bring Trump back, unfortunately.
Well, actually, it can be done. Trump actually said that he can't talk about it this time because what they were too open about last time. But apparently, yeah, he may be president again very soon.
Oh,
Hopefully.
I'm sure he's going to try to run again. I'm pretty
I
sure.
wish Alan West or Steven Crowder ran for president or something. I know Alan West is running for governor, I believe, of Texas.
I thought DeSantis was going to try to run. Ron DeSantis from Florida.
Florida, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more celebrities running for office. What could go wrong?
He's not a celebrity. He's a governor.
Well, yeah. Oh, what Cameron said on the radio station when they went off air, he had the live on. Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, he represented Envy Cap and Ryan really well too.
Don't you know that celebrities have superior judgment? Because how the hell are they celebrities then? Like, I totally support their platform.
I don't know. I didn't even forget what I was
for
going to say.
president.
Oh no, they were talking about Webb. Cameron when they were off air, they were talking, and he says, "Yeah, I hope." They say, "You gonna catch Biden?" He goes, "I hope," or something like that. Or no, Governor Cuomo. That's who it was. My bad. Cameron says, "I hope I can catch Governor Cuomo."
Well, I guess everyone does, right?
I think he's already caught though, isn't he? He's already in jail, isn't he? Or am I wrong? I haven't been keeping up, so I don't know.
He's not in jail.
He's
Sandy's
not?
wife got cancer, so he's went run for POTUS. So I didn't know that his wife had cancer.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
Not
by
the
the way, I retract. I thought that PCM, the predator they caught, was like another guy, but he is a doppelganger apparently. There was another guy who.
Wait. Well, I didn't hear what you said, Ryan. What?
Oh, PCM. Oh, I said a lot of words at once. But PCM was they caught a guy. They did a catch, right? And he looked exactly like another guy who was caught 6 years ago who filmed up a girl's shirt, but exactly like him. But he has a doppelganger apparently.
Wait a minute. Link me that one because I saw them catch somebody that I swore Pop Squad caught or something, or somebody else caught a while back. Who'd you say caught this one before?
No, he wasn't even a catcher. It was just a guy who noticed he was filming girls.
He was a pervert?
Oh.
He wasn't even a predator catcher.
Okay. I don't think I saw that one then, but I did see somebody. No, I know what it was. It's when Alex caught
what's it? The kid that was trying to punch Alex knees because he's so short. I know Alex. I guess Alex did get hurt a little bit, or maybe that was a joke. I don't know, but I did watch that. But I
I
was
think
like,
he
I
got a
know.
paper cut.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know, but I was like, that dude's been caught before. That dude's been caught. And I remembered the calls, and I was like, oh, I forgot. It's Ezio. I think what his name was, Ezio or something. And that was that little shit in Arkansas. And sure enough, they were in Arkansas. But I was like, I see that a lot though. I was like, I've seen somebody caught a second time by a different team. Pretty sad.
Yeah, my battery's getting real low, so I'm gonna cut
Alrighty.
this off. It's
My
been
guy
fun
is
talking
so
to you guys.
high. Why are you rhyming so much? That's Dr. Seuss or something.
The cat in the hat with a baseball bat.
My
You're a
guy
poet
is
and
so
didn't know it.
high.
All right,
Captain America, an envy cap for president. Giving us a
all right.
president.
Later,
All right,
guys.
guys. Later, chat. Later, Ryan. Later, everybody.
Slayer. Bye.